뭐라고? 뭐라고?
안녕.
Hello from Seoul.
I just found out we never made a video about this food since we started making videos. This year, it was quite warm, but usually Korea's winter is quite harsh. But with this food, you can blow it away. It is one of the best Korean traditional soup, Kimchi Jjigae. Follow us.
This food calls for lots of carbohydrates, like a black hole. So I'm working out right now. Rice, ramen, carb, rice, ramen, carb. If you decided to have kimchi jjigae today, just pull or push something. Work out because you can't stop eating carbohydrates with it. You will see 2 empty bowls without any single rice in it. Trust me, you will.
The name of this restaurant is Baekchae Kimchi찌개. You can find this place anywhere in Seoul because it's a quite big franchise chain. So let's Google it. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a big help.
From the outside, I feel like I'm in 2020, but looking at the tables and chair inside, it feels like I'm traveling to the old days of Korea. Compared to other modern restaurants in Seoul, the atmosphere here makes me feel like I'm in the 70s or 80s. The interior makes the retro vibe.
80년대에 태어나놓고서 무슨
TV에서 봤다고.
아이고. The food we are going to have today is kimchi jjigae, kimchi stew. The price is $5.90 for one serving, but they have combo, so we ordered this. It contains kimchi jjigae with lots of pork, Korean egg roll, and ramen noodles. Eating spicy and sour soup and egg rolls together makes me feel like I'm the happiest person in the world. So make sure to order this amazing combo.
There are many foods with red seasoning in Korean food. It has kimchi in it, so it must be really red, right? Because you need to cook kimchi stew more right in front of you. You may have stains on your shirt, but if you are wearing bright clothes already, then you should put on this apron. Otherwise, everybody on the street will notice you had kimchi stew for lunch. Don't show off.
그렇게 많다고? 우와. 우와.
Look at the phrase on the wall. It says, "Don't be stingy with the meat or we'll be screwed." I can feel their spirit. They guarantee the amount of the meat they provide. They're so confident. This is why Claire likes this restaurant.
You have ramen noodles with kimchi jjigae, but you don't have to put it right away because ramen itself is fried, so you will miss the chance to feel the original taste of this stew. No one wants to miss that amazing experience, right? I personally like the soup after ramen noodles are added, but let's enjoy the real kimchi stew first. Before the broth gets thicker, it tastes more like kimchi itself. But if you keep boiling, the juice, fat from the pork, and the kimchi are harmonized well. So it gets much deeper and more flavorful. You're gonna love this.
When you feel the strong spicy and sour taste, put this massive and mild egg roll in your mouth. It is so big so you can't say anything for a minute. Just enjoy it. I'm surprised by the size of it, but more surprising thing is how they cut it. It's comically big. I don't know what they are thinking. It's not a bite size, so eventually people have to cut it by themselves. So don't bring your date. You're not gonna be pretty.
집에서 먹는 거랑 달라? 같아?
Personally, I like the egg roll with cheese in it. So we paid extra 85 cents and upgrade to this cheese egg roll. As you guys know, every food that has cheese in it cannot be not delicious. But sometimes it can be a little bit greasy. But here, there are lots of chopped green onions in it. They catch the greasiness. It refreshes my mouth.
These days, I think I've been admiring green onions so much in many videos. It is kind of an eternal truth. At least in Korean food, more green onions, more delicious. This kind of kimchi jjigae that has to boil in front of us should go with ramen noodles. It looks quite carbohydrate bomb, but I can't have myself. It calls for lots of carb. You should absolutely put it in. Otherwise, you're gonna regret it forever. If you guys are so into this soup, so don't have enough broth, you should ask them to refill more broth for ramen noodles. They looked a little bit busy in the kitchen, so I brought it by myself.
군에 있을 때 이런 때가 있었으면 친해지면서 엄청 먹어.
술 땡기는 메뉴라서?
On YouTube or Korean TV shows, you may have seen people split the ramen noodles when they put it in. But I don't want to recommend this. Of course, no matter how you cook it, ramen noodles itself still taste good. But I can't say it's the best. Because if you split it, noodles get shorter, so you cannot fully enjoy the texture of it. When the noodles touch your lips and moving around in your mouth, that's the stuff. So don't split it.
As clearly said, the soup gets much flavorful now. It was clean and delicate, but now it's heavier. I prefer this. And I can feel army stew with lots of kimchi in it. You might think too much carbohydrate, but if you skip it, it's gonna stay in your mind forever. And you won't be able to sleep with regret when you lie on your bed. I would rather eat all of them and work out more. To be honest, I want another bowl of rice, but I'm holding back.
운동한 보람이 있나?
이렇게 많이 먹으면 안 돼. 내가 더 하러 갈까?
미쳤어? 혼자 해.
I had a lot today, but I feel quite comfortable with this kimchi stew. I dare say I can eat this combination every lunch for a month in a row. It's like a comforting home meal. Alright, today we show you one of the best Korean traditional stew, Kimchi Jjigae.
If you already had some heavy or greasy food such as street food, Korean fried chicken, Korean barbecue, or something like that, why don't you try this comforting food? You will fall in love with this. Alright, this is it for today, and we'll see you next time.
뭐라고? 뭐라고?
이거 진짜.
darling.